Good morning, Life Church. I just got back last night from a trip to Washington, D.C., where I took a group of people help lead this trip to the Museum of the Bible, and of course seeing other things in D.C., but something pretty cool happened. So I have a new friend, and I went to dinner, and he goes, what are you doing on this trip? And I said, I'm taking this group to the Museum of the Bible, and we're going to do the Capitol tour in the White House, and I wrote a prayer walk for all the monuments, and I was doing that. And so he goes, okay. Well, he works for David Schweikert. So he said, so I got a call the next day, and he goes, hey, Shannon, guess what? I have you a personal tour for your group with David Schweikert at the Capitol at night when it's not crowded. And I'm like, seriously? And he's like, yeah. And so I then called my group and said, wow, we have a pretty amazing opportunity. So while we did that, what I'm about to show you happened impromptu because he is walking us through the Capitol. And by the way, David Schweikert, I'm impressed. And we were in the rotunda in the dome room. And in the center, there's a spot that has a 4-second echo. And so I stood there. You know what's coming because you went to Israel with me. So I stood there and I kind of started just singing the Lord's Prayer. Well, another group came in with their congressman, and so I just moved out of the way because I thought, well, I don't know these people. And all of a sudden, this man stands in that area, and he starts to sing a patriotic opera-style song like it was off the charts good. I had goosebumps. And so David Schweikert goes, Shannon, go ask him to sing with you. And I went, what? He said, go ask him to sing with you. And I'm like, all right. So I went and I stood by the guy and I go, hey, will you sing the Lord's Prayer with me? And he goes, sure. So this is what happened. This is just a section, impromptu, in the dome room of our Capitol, okay?
But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever.
No matter where you go, all over Washington, D.C., God has put his thumbprint everywhere. You just have to know where they are. And so I just kept being reminded that, yes, there's all kinds of nonsense going on, and especially while I was there, I couldn't even stand to watch it. But I have to remember who is in control, that God is the God, right, of all earthly kingdoms. He puts people in power and he takes them away, and I have full confidence in him. So if you're fired up now, why don't we sing The Lion and the Lamb? All right? And kingdoms will bow down, and every chain will break as broken hearts declare.